Just to let you know that this is being recorded and will be sent out to media afterwards as well too. So per NCAA protocol, Coach, if you want to start with a statement and then take questions from people, including make sure we get all of our student athletes questions.
Sure. Just grateful for the opportunity to play in the NCAA tournament. Obviously, we didn't find our way to a winning result, but happy that we had the experience. Clearly, Platteville is a national championship level contender. I saw that last year when I was up here as the site rep, and just knowing what they returned and having watched a lot of film on them, they deserve a ton of credit. How they shot the basketball, with how they limited their turnovers, and at the same time, I was happy with how hard we competed, especially in the second half, and that we never quit. And I'm not sure we ever made the game really interesting, but I can certainly say that we never quit, and we just continued to play hard.
Awesome. Does any questions, or go ahead?
Coach, first to you, how do you kind of rebound from the season with a bunch of highs and lows, winning the conference and then coming here? What are you taking into the next season to kind of propel you forward?
Yeah. I think you learn from whatever experience comes at you in life. And I feel like we were in a position to win the conference tournament this year to get the automatic bid to the national championship because of what we had gone through 2 years ago and the heartbreak that we suffered then. And so I think that the hope is that we can use this NCAA tournament appearance to catapult us into to another level, and I don't know what form that comes in, but hopefully we can just kind of capitalize on the momentum that we have and see where that takes us.
Tolu and Jackson, this being your last game with Grinnell, how do you feel like you've kind of grown in the team? What are you taking with you that you might not have had with you at the start?
Go for it.
I have a unique story just because I was a walk-on to this team, but Kyle wouldn't have known, but you can ask Jimmy and any of the other guys. I was on the team, but I wasn't on the team. I never really hung out with them, was never excited to come to practice. Open gyms before season or off season, never wanted to go. But as you can see, I think things just kind of turn around. So the biggest thing for me is that I have brothers, friends for life that never in a million years would imagine would have happened. And I just hugged every last one of them. Haven't cried yet, but I'm sure the waterworks will come at some point. But yeah, that's the beauty of basketball. It takes you places that you never imagined. You meet people that you never imagined. Yeah, this one experience was one for the books. And I'm so happy for Coach Dave gave me the opportunity to showcase my abilities. So happy that the team stuck with me even when I didn't want to be on the team. Yeah, I don't know what else to say.
Yeah. I think for me, I've played a very long career here. I've got the privilege of playing a ton of games, but what will always stick with me more than anything else is this season, just because of how proud I am of the 20 guys in the room, in our locker room, for setting goals before the season and achieving those goals. And ups and downs, we had some bad losses, we had some awesome wins. But this is something we'll share forever. Going to play, this was the goal, right? To go and play an NCAA tournament game and to share the experiences, to get the road trip with the guys, to go eat dinner last night, to hang out at the hotel afterwards. That's what I'll remember more than anything else. And just the experiences that I've gotten from being a part of this group of guys, particularly this season, because it's It's a lot easier to have fun when you guys are good. It's something I'll take with me forever. It's been truly a privilege.
Kai, to you, you had the most points of any player in the game, and still, I mean, there's still a lot you can do, but how do you feel like you performed tonight, and how do you feel like you can kind of, in your more senior years as you're in upperclassmen next year, how do you feel like your role in being kind of one of those top players will be?
I think reflecting on tonight, I came out in the first half as a player that I'm not. You know, I was doing things that I've been told since the beginning of the year do not do, and I continued to do them. I played weak, and I wasn't getting the shots that I needed to do. But I had a wake-up call at halftime, a much-needed wake-up call. And I think in the second half, you know, just reflecting on what I did is I just had no expectations on myself in the second half. I said, you know, I'm gonna just go out there and play how I usually play. Don't play with any second thought. And I think that was good. And I think looking forward to the next 2 years at Grinnell, I think my main focus is just getting stronger. You know, I weigh like 170 pounds at 6'5", and that's definitely a weakness of mine. So this summer I'm gonna be in the gym all off season working on that.
That's the last one.
You look good. You look good in the second half, by the way. I
Oh,
just
good.
want to go on the record. He looked good in the second half, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't have a signal sense, but there was
So I'm just gonna throw this open to anybody here. So Grinnell College has been playing basketball for a long, long time. Nobody has ever done what you've done with the number of wins. Do you have time to reflect on that as you're going through, or would this be something this week that you just sit back and say, wow, this is, you know, we're it. This is gonna be a team that's remembered for a long, long time.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's something I definitely appreciated and made an effort to appreciate this week. But I think it kind of goes back to what I said earlier about how special this season has been, like by multitudes more than any of the other seasons I've played here. And we will go down in history. We're gonna hang a banner in Darby Gymnasium with 2024, 2025 on it, and that's special. And I think that the fact that the 20 of us get to share that together and we'll never lose that is what's pretty sweet.
Well said.
Coach, you have any last thoughts? It's hard to top that one, isn't it?
It's hard to top what any of these guys said, you know?
Yeah.
All good. Thank you.
All right, I got one more thing. To any four of you if you want. I mean, I know you've seen the stats, 63-54 in the second half. It's the lead at the halftime, I mean, pretty unassailable, but what happened in that locker room, and how does that reflect the team identity and team culture?
It's on you, Tool. I don't remember what happened in the locker room.
What happened? I said that you guys think that you want to keep pressing, or you think we should play a 2-3 zone?
Yeah.
And you know, it was probably an empty threat, to be honest with you, Henry. But the credit to these guys. These guys they play hard, you know, and it's been like that all season. Like they're just so competitive, and they just play so hard all the time. You know, it annoys me sometimes in practice when I'm like, guys, can we just chill for a second, and not screw up the drill because of their competitiveness. But seeing even the second half tonight, when you're down by a significant margin, and it would have been very, very easy to just pack it in against a great team, against a great team that has all the pieces to win a national title, and yet still they just want to compete. They want to try to battle back, and I think that is a testament to our captains. 2 of the 3 of our captains are sitting up here, and it's a testament to the seniors and really to the whole group.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you.
Thanks.